So if I try to kind of turn and burn with my lower body, if we look at that in slow motion, we're going to see this thing is dragging like crazy. The weight is waiting for the acceleration that's naturally inherent to my body, but I'm using my muscles so strong in my body that I'm leaving it in the dust. Okay? Now, I can still strike a ball doing that. It just requires that I have to time it. So the pro shows me by an angle that I'm adding something that doesn't belong, but you can tell that it doesn't really change the function of the actual weight as it comes around. So as we learn how to get this in alignment, it starts to look more like this. And so now I know that I've got the right function. I allow it to fold, and you can see the timing of the way I move. I'm facing back this way a long time as this thing is lining up. If I try to get ahead of it, it continues to bend, and it shows me that I'm not doing it as best as I can. So as I develop with my pro and I continue to learn how to remove the angle, my body goes through a very organic learning process of what it's like to wait for acceleration to go. It isn't something that you need to do with a lot of speed. It's something you need to coordinate in your body. Once I have that understanding, it's about moving it back to the golf club. And this is where we start to understand that, hey, I've got to learn how to wait for the golf club to get in a similar spot before it comes and flies out and strikes the golf ball. So as you develop your pro motion and you go back and forth between the pro and the golf club, you start to get the sense of what it is actually like to allow and wait for this folding and unfolding to take over. And when you get this right, something magical happens. It becomes very, very much weightless. It has the same effort of walking. It doesn't have this over-efforted trying to muscle and trying to force the golf club to strike the ball or to speed up. And as you eliminate that urge in your body, golf becomes easier and easier and much more enjoyable.